notes, that's a mobby pass. More shots than karate class. I can hear the blues when the shotty blast. The whole block blowing horns, that's that Jackson jazz. You swinging blue notes, that's a mobby pass. More shots than karate class. I can hear the blues when the shotty blast. The whole block blowing horns, that's that Jackson jazz.
I told you guys, man, we coming with it, man. We nonstop. What's going on, y'all? It's VI. And this is Factorz TV, episode 33. Scotty Pimpin, you know what I'm talking about?
33? Ooh, what's going on, man?
Man, big cooling, man. Just enjoying it, looking at it, man. Want to say shout out to everybody who's been supporting us. Appreciate the support. Continued effort on sharing and reposting and just showing love, man. We appreciate you guys for standing by us. You know, Factorz TV for sure. Appreciate it, man. Me and bro been at this a long time, and to be a Converge, man, has been a blessing, man, to be a part of everything. Emmy boys. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying it every time. You guys get tired of us.
I need the auto too. Nah, but it's dope, you know, to be here and still rocking. And there's people who I didn't think would listen and watch that do, because they've hit me and said things. So, I appreciate everybody checking us out, listening, watching, sharing, everything you do to help us, continue going and proceed as planned, But what's going on with you though, man? How you doing?
I'm doing good, man. Getting ready to roll into my last 2 quarters of college for my associates in business and management. So next week I start classes. So, I've been at it for almost 2 years, and this will be the last end of my associates. So I'm excited. I'm nervous. I got accounting, you know what I'm saying? So other than that, it's getting ready for school, buckling down. It's just I don't know, it's surreal because I've been in it a long time. I mean, all the credit. I look at my transcript and all the credits and all that. I'm like, damn, you've been doing it. You've been doing it. So
I told you, proud of you, man. Proud of you.
I appreciate that, man, because it's been a journey. So I've just been really focusing and refocusing for that. Other than that, just getting ready for this winter upcoming events we got.
That's what's up.
We just got a phone call, so we just gotta keep the business going.
I tell people all the time, this is really the party season in Seattle. Summertime, you're outside. The sun don't go down until 10, like sometimes almost 11. In the summer. So I told people it's a lot of party goers in the wintertime. They're looking to go out and not stand outside because it's too cold or it's raining.
So
that's actually my favorite,
favorite time to do something, man. How about you, man? What you been up to? How you feeling?
I'm good. It's been I had puppies, so it's been puppies every day, school every day, football practice, football games. It's really been busy. I need to make a better habit calling people back. The past week, 2 weeks, really since the puppies came, it's been hectic. The football and everything else. So I'll miss a call, turn my call back, look up, and it's the next day. I'm like, I gotta get better at that. So my apologies to everybody who I didn't get back to, but it's been crazy.
No, well, I mean, it's good to be busy and productive, man. So shout you out, man. Like I told you, I'm proud of you, man. Creating heat over there at Top Tier Frenchies. You know what I'm saying?
Of course, only the best.
Creating heat, man. So first topic we're gonna talk about is we're gonna give love to our Seattle Mariners, man. Man, these guys is tougher than a $2 steak, as I said.
Oh, man, come on now.
These guys is tough. They just lost to the Astros, which was a close game. We was up most of the time. We should have won it.
And we killed their best pitcher. Yeah, that was like everybody's like, oh, that wasn't a bad game. That's my thing. That was a
good game. Like, it was a good game. It's just they came back and we didn't take advantage of the chance to end the game when we did. And that was a coaching error. The manager, he sent out someone to basically pitch against somebody who's sinning and stuff.
It was what's his name? Seawood, see something like that. He didn't fare too well, but we're not out. We're still in it. I feel like we're gonna win it all. I know people are, you're crazy, just a homer, but I don't know, man. Something about that Seattle when something special going on, it's going special. When it's not, it's not. So that's why I love the city, because it's honest to itself. When the Seahawks were hot, we were on top of the world. Now we're not. It is what it is.
It is what it is, man. But the Mariners, they definitely got a different heart, man. They're tough, man. I'm talking about baseball is already long. It's already something that's stretched out. It's more mental, I believe, than physical. That's just my opinion.
Get my son ready right now.
Oh man, them contracts are making contact, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't mad at you. Basically, it's like I feel that the Mariners have a great defense. The managers usually make great decisions. Their pitching rotation is great. It's been good, man, to watch some guys not only give life to the city, but show that you can do a lot without having a lot.
Having a big, huge, like we're creating. My thing I'm happy about is we're usually a farm team.
Yeah.
Like I'm talking about the Mariners. Like we're usually a farm team. We send players away. They win. They grow.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They get their money. So I'm happy that we're getting the most out of our players and we're creating our own players. Like Julio Rodriguez. He is he's from our farm team. You know what I'm saying? Like we cultivated him. We brought him up, sent him back down.
We didn't let him go.
Sign him. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm proud about where our front office is, because Seattle sports in totality, but Mariners alone, we'll send
people to go do great things.
Away, Johnson away.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We'll send everybody away. And then be like, oh, why are we suck? Because we didn't hold on to anybody. We didn't make any centerpieces to build around.
Nobody, man. We didn't make sure to keep on and hold on to nobody that we built up and, like you said, invested in. And it's always someone who's going to another team being great, man. We do it a lot in Seattle, man. People leave here after having cool careers or great careers, and they go somewhere and win a series or win a championship. It's happened with Flip Murray, Alex Rodriguez.
So many. I can't think
Mike
of how many
Cameron.
people.
A lot of people done left here after giving us, a good go around and then get somewhere else and ball out and just, highlights. And, it is. I don't mean mad at their success, but Seattle, man, we're all so much, man. The way we're on fire, I don't want it to ever end. I don't want it to ever end, man.
I totally agree with you.
I want it to ever end, man. So, and this next subject, man.
I saw you talking about some Phil Bryant.
Phil Bryant.
Who's that? I don't know who that is.
Phil Bryant is the governor of Mississippi. He's in trouble right now because he is someone who is working with Bret Farve on defrauding Mississippi welfare for $77 million. Now, if you remember, we once said it was like $5 to $7 million. We were wrong. $77 million in total has been defrauded in the state of Mississippi. And Phil Bryant is a governor that is being subpoenaed because he was involved in texting Bret Farve at a time they believe it has sensitive information.
We're going to hit the lit.
Man, so I'm pretty sure they're going to cover some things. Everybody thinks we're going to say whatever and it never has to be brought to light. So Bret Farve's project trying to get his affairs in order. He's also responding to the media by saying media is smearing him. And he did it by the book. He initiated funds from an organization that's supposed to help towards building a community or whatever. You know what I'm saying? His spill was he basically saying that he's not in trouble and the media is making him look worse. But Bret Favre's out of pocket like loose change, man. That's a lot of money to take from welfare.
I mean, to me, it'll be, it'll be a miracle if they do prosecute and pursue anybody in it, because there's loopholes that we don't know about. There's things, you know what I'm saying? People, when stuff like that happens, when so many powerful people are involved, there's a lot of ways for people to cover up or, you know what I'm saying, make up programs. So, you know what I'm saying? Allocated funds were put here, So I don't know if things are going to happen to them, but I want people to see what happens in Mississippi, because that's one of the poorest places in the country. And two, I believe it's a Republican state. So we're going to see. I think so. I'm not sure, but I believe it is a Republican state.
No, yeah, it is. And they are the poorest as far as it goes when it comes to welfare and the community and quality of life. And it's sad that they stole that much money from people of that state, because it's supposed to be going towards families who's in need.
But see, my thing is they have terrible water right now. There's no way that money was even going to go to anybody. They'll blame that. Oh, we don't get no water because Bret Farve, but places in Mississippi still look like the 20s.
They haven't built it up. No, I understand exactly what you're saying. It's still
this can't be the reason. Yeah, it's messed up, but if he was able to finesse $77 million, where was that money going to? You know what I'm saying?
That was sitting there.
Mississippi don't look like $77 million.
All the officials are balling though. They living nice as hell, man. It's one of them situations, man. But anyway, man, I ain't gonna get on Bret Farve too much, even though we should, and ESPN owes us a lot more coverage. Moving on, I have been given the opportunity to work with a local farm called Noble Farms, which is a grower for a lot of brands and strains out here in Seattle. And I'm going to be working with the community relations department. So they're trying to make connections with the community.
Is it in the marijuana business?
Marijuana.
Okay.
Yeah, big marijuana business. So I've been basically writing a template and regimen on what I would do in that position and stuff. So I've been working with them. I'm on temporary now, but hopefully it'll become permanent. So that's what I'm working on now, is becoming permanent. But they're basically trying to rebrand in the community and we're gonna, help them get in contact with the community, because that's one thing a lot of these people in the industry don't do, is make contact with the community, because a lot of them aren't of the community. Which I sat down and I talked to a representative from Noble Farms, and I told her, a lot of people aren't in the industry that are from the community. We don't get to see it. We don't get to be a part of it, because it was people who had the licenses, who were given the resources and information to get the licenses to grow weed at any level, whether it was seed to
grow to sell.
So, you know what I'm saying, or those retail,
package, all that,
So basically, it's like trying to connect the brand with the community to not only give back, but to show that this is something that's going to be here. So let's get people ready,
benefit us, and see us in it.
And that's the thing, that they're trying to get more Black people into the industry. One of the owners is Native and one is a white woman, but she has always been, a part of, I won't say our movement, because you can only do so much as far as, being Black, but her being white and her privilege, she's always, from what I know, has always spoken for us. And so the more I get to know them, the more I know that they represent us and our demographic within that industry, because we don't have a lot of people.
Hell no. That's why they're trying to change those laws, which is so corny to me, because it should have been done off top. It shouldn't be trying to backtrack and figure out what we need to do. Like I said, this is a birthright for many African Americans, and when the licenses and permits were given out, we were overlooked. So it's cool to start now. It's never too late, what they say, but it just feels like a spit in the face that they didn't. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I am glad you're gonna get into that space and be able to.
And that's what they're doing. They're basically giving me opportunity to make that connection and fill that void, and hopefully I could take this around different places, because it's something that's missed. So I appreciate Noble Farm for even, inviting me to apply for it. It's kind of like an invite, like, hey, we know you do this and done that, and apply for this position. So looking to get it. So you guys pray for me, man. Twist your fingers up, whatever it is.
You got it, man. You got it, man. You're going to get it.
But I'm definitely dope. Their new mission statement is dope, though, what they're doing and what they're trying to do. So I'm behind them 100% on getting the Black community into farming, into the retail, and just having, we're going to have different classes, different, where you can come and volunteer, work at the farm, all types of stuff.
That's dope.
Well, I appreciate Noble Farm, man. You guys go check it out. We're going to rebrand everything. It's about to have a revamp, and it's going to be real, real big.
Nah, that's dope. Congrats on that. That's what we need, more inclusion for our people.
And I put that word in the resume. I mean, not the resume, but the plan so many times is inclusion.
Inclusion, because we need to be included. So, that's dope. Speaking of Green, your boy Draymond Green,
man,
he's returning to practice for the Warriors. How you feel? To be honest, I was gonna sock you. Just to get a viral moment, but then you would have tore up the studio.
Oh man, yeah, it would have been bad, man. We're not Draymond and Poole. It would have been different. There would have been lots to prove.
This is broke anger.
No, listen, bro, we're not paid enough to be fighting.
Say rich anger. This is broke anger.
this is still trying to make it anger. Me and Isaiah Thomas have similar feelings about the situation. I watched his video he put out. He basically said this thing. Said the same thing I said. There's no way that we're that close or on that team and you're trying to kill me. People fight, brothers fight.
I was going to say, run a fair one, but trying to steal on them. Yeah.
He pushed him. He pushed him, bro. Push him back, wrestle, whatever. You went for the gusto.
The haymaker.
And knocked him
Tyson punch out.
And knocked him unconscious. You don't know what that happens to what that could do to his brain or him hitting the ground. Anything could have happened. Like, people talk, people argue, but I just think Draymond was just being jealous or something hurt his feelings.
Yeah, it's definitely weird. Like, he's lucky. It was a young man with the head on his shoulders that he got from Wisconsin, who's a chill dude, because I would have been good with Arenas the next day.
Bro, in there, man, with the chop, man, tell him to come outside, man. Come on, somebody your car in the player parking lot. Come outside, dog. We got something to talk about, because like I said, like, we're gonna fight. I've fought my brothers. I've got two of my friends, but I've never had nobody that considered my friend go for my face or
try to take you out.
Yeah, really. Try to take me out.
Really try to hurt me.
You guys let us know, man. Hit us up on socials and let us know exactly how you feel about the situations. Because like I said, everybody has their opinion and their point of view, but for me, that was overkill.
It was, and my thing is, because matter of fact, former Green Bay Packer Devontae Adams plays for Raiders. He had an attitude and got into someone in the field and was walking off, and he pushed one of the cameramen. and they just filed charges against him, misdemeanor assault charges. So I thought that was gonna happen with Draymond Green. Honestly, either a lawsuit or something. But of course, somebody is working on the inside, and that's happened before. Steve Kerr told you about when Jordan socked him. You know what I'm saying? That's happened before. But my thing is, you really gotta go to an employee who leaked the video because that's also
that's what I'm about to say. Them niggas is they more mad about the video being leaked, which is a code of honor though.
Because that's gonna happen. That's gonna happen in the league. That's gonna happen. We're gonna fight. People fight at work. People fight at home. If you spend enough time with somebody, you'll find things you like, dislike, and this and that. So I don't like how Draymond did it, but I know it happens with your brothers when you build such a rapport and egos and pride and tempers flare. I know it happens. My thing is it getting out, because if we didn't know about it, we wouldn't be talking about it. Like, we wouldn't even know they got into it.
And that was supposed to be it.
So it's next level. Everybody knows. Poole, it's more embarrassment. His family, if he got a hood cousin might really be mad.
Yeah, trying to get at Draymond, man. Just give me a 10-piece, man. I'm gonna go take him out, man. We're gonna clean him out. Like I said, I don't like the situation. Draymond, he gave an apology, but you know what I'm saying, it was more of a PR move, because there you can't take that back. That's something that's unforgettable.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? For real. I don't care if it's the sweetest person in the world. As humans, we'll forgive, but we won't forget. And that's something that you won't forget.
True.
For sure. So, you know what I'm saying? Draymond, watch your back, because I don't think Poole's going to let that slide.
He's a shooter. It's like, nah.
No, you're stupid, dog. We're going to take us a break real quick, man. I'm really. Man, this is Factorz TV, man. We'll be back in a second.
I'm really Ronald?
Kirk, cut it off, man.
Basically, fam, believe in giving. Like, we have to be willing to give more, and people seem to always think giving means money, but nah, bro. It's like, you can give time, you can give understanding, you can give access, you can give a listening ear and an open heart. You can give and share your God-given gifts and talents, but you just got to give.
Get ready, everyone. October 24th and 25th, Converge Media is heading right back to the Paramount Theater. Join me, Besa Gordon, Eric Calligraphy, Trey Holiday, and the entire Converge Media family as we once again broadcast live with conversations on art, culture, mental health, community issues, and more. Trust me, you won't want to miss a single moment. Head over to whereweconverge.com for more information, and we will see you October 24th and 25th, streaming live across all Converge Media platforms.
Community, it's been 3 years since we've been able to celebrate in person at our annual Evening of Choice. And this year at Access in Pioneer Square on October 19th at 6 p.m., we will be back together again, celebrating our journey, healing towards justice. This past couple of years have been incredibly difficult for our young people and our community at large. And one thing that has become clear and absolutely true is there's one way forward that brings all of us together, and that's as we heal. And when our young people heal, they're truly able to become who it is they've been purposed to be. So on this evening, you'll hear stories of our young people, hear the evolution of our organization as we emphasize healing in our cause. And together we will celebrate another year of impact and growth as we journey towards justice together. Again, it's at Access in Pioneer Square, 6 p.m. on October 19th, and live streaming will be available through YouTube at I Choose 180.
Yeah, we back at it. It's Factorz TV.
Yeah, it is. Episode 30 what? 33.
Yeah.
Hey, man. We want to shout out to the sun in Seattle, man. Still here.
The good old sun in Seattle, man. Ain't nothing like it, man. I'm trying to tell you, man.
One of our engineers, Che, right now, he's tanning.
He's tanning right now. His backside, too, huh?
Kurt brought those legs out today.
Kurt brought the legs out.
He's helping me strut my stuff tonight.
You see these legs? No, but
it's still been warm, man.
Man, Seattle, this is the hottest it's been in October in 30 years. This is the hottest it's been in Seattle in October in 30 years. I've always tell people we always get the sun. If you remember being in school when you was younger, you wear a big coat in the morning. By lunchtime, it's in your backpack or in your locker.
It's Kevin Bacon.
Because it's hot. So we're used to it being warmer in October. But as far as hot as it's been 78, 80, 81.
No, yeah, I checked the forecast. First of all, I did find out, it's been more hot than usual. But I knew that because I'm in Seattle. But I checked the forecast, and it's like 68, 70. 72, 75, 72, 68, 67. And even 67 is warm for
Clear skies.
clear skies October, and on a consistent basis, it's like, what's going on? But we're not gonna argue. You know what I'm saying? But
Global warming, man. That's all it is. That's
fry me up just as long as it's sunny.
Take us out together, man. You know what I'm
real.
saying? As long as we go out together, man, I'll be all right, man. But I'm not on a real tip. Like, seriously, Seattle is in a point of shining, like, culturally, sports wise, man. The city's on fire and the weather's on fire. I love it, man. I really love when Seattle shines. I love when my people shine. And it's just been something different. I like even the meeting I had with Noble Farm. We was by the water and stuff, and it was just like, dog, this is just dope. You can really sit down and do some business in a place where you're right by the water wherever you go. And it's October. It's closer to Halloween than it is anything.
And it helps your mood. I was thinking that because when we visited California one time, I was like, this is why everybody's so happy. The sun's always out. You know what I'm saying? Seattle, the vitamin D's down. It's cloudy. It's overcast. So I'm just on these days, it's like, it's a beautiful day. I could go outside and grab something. You know what I'm saying? I have to worry about the weather or mud or, so it's nice. I do love the rain. But, this has been nice weather to have. There's been more events going on. There's been more people outside, more people traveling. So it's still a good thing because I know that it could be 50 right now, 52 right now, and then 30-something, at night. So
man,
I'm
listen,
happy whoever it is.
It's been warm nights too. I've really been outside and it's been warm. So shout out Seattle, man. We love you, man. Thank you for loving us, man. The weather's been amazing. Like, it really has been great to be October. We're in fall. It's fall now.
Yeah.
Like, the seasons and change. And usually you'll see the trees are still green. It ain't been, I think shit's falling apart because it's not even like it's supposed to be more of like fall, orange, yellow. Around this time, it is not happening yet.
No,
the sun ain't allowed it to.
I wonder. That makes me think of the Arboretum. I wonder how the Arboretum's looking right now. Because in autumn it's really orange and red. Yeah. So I wonder if it's orange and red or just green right now.
I don't know. I might have to pull up over there, man. Good old Valley Woods and go check it out, man.
So whoops! Like, no, that's my frat call.
We're gonna lose a lot of sponsorships.
No, man, that's my fraternity.
I know your frat.
You guys who wear white and red.
You're an idiot,
nah, but for a long time, 50 Cent and Son has had a beef. I think his name is Marquise. Marquise Jackson. They had like a beef, a problem, and now they made news again because he said a statement about $600-700 not being enough child support, and 50 saying, something about basically not caring about his son. Basically, I don't love you. And the son's basically saying, I'll give you child support, just spend time with me. What do you think is going on right now? Not the past, dynamic. Right now, what do you think is going on between him and his son?
It's still the same thing. Marquise being friends with Supreme's kid. That's really what it is. It's not his mom doing anything. People don't really know that the dude that tried to kill 50 Cent or have him kill Supreme team, his son, and Marquise was good friends, and Marquise was doing funny stuff on the internet, because 50 at the time they have a relationship with him. But when that happened, I want to say it was about 4 or 5 years ago. Ever since then, it's been really, really bad. But that's a fact that I do know of, is that he was upset that his son was, hanging out and being around someone. Ultimately, his father tried to have him killed. You know what I'm saying? So, as far as it's going, how far it's going, I could tell Marquise is hurt. I've been that kid, 1 year daddy and all that. You know what I'm saying? And it's different because 50 probably have been there, tried and all that, but one thing he's been there is financially. So that's why he threw money out there. It's easy to say, hey, you're getting this a month. You're a grown-ass man or whatever. But at the same time, it's like you've missed shit that's not even worth money. It's priceless.
Yeah, for me to even get here. And that's my thing. I think right now, I believe growing up, he was jaded a little bit, no matter who it was from. And 50 was young, or petty as he's always been. But I feel like he's coming to a man. He's maybe 25, 26 or something. And he realized he needed his dad or he needs him. And he just wants a relationship. I don't think it's about the money. I don't. I think he really just wants his dad to be into his life. Like, I think he feels a void. I think he's coming to a manhood because, my dad was around. Our dad was around for since we were 11, 10, 11. So I grew up not really knowing who I was, missing that male figure, who I look up to. Who am I? You know what I'm saying? So I think he's come to a point where he's like, a relationship with my father is very important. You know what I'm saying? And if he don't know how to, he's actually trolling 50.
Bro, that's what I was just about to say. Like, he's his father's son. The nigga's actually kind of funny. He's funny as hell. He been saying some funny stuff and just, letting them know, like, 50's thing is green light gang. He's like, red light, green light. He said, I'm your son. You can't get away from me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got the same petty you got, the same humor you got. So, it's funny to see, but at the same time, it's something serious where people need to realize that 50 has to respond the right way. If I was able to pass 50 Cent walking or something, I had a chance to say something to him real quick, I'd be like, dog, just be the bigger man. Like, at some point, because your son he's swallowing pride that a lot of men at that age can't. Even with me and what we went through, like, I'm mad, I'm not about to swallow no pride, you know what I'm saying? F you, this and that, and it's hard trying to be a man, not knowing who you are, and explain to the man who made you, hey, you're not doing right. Hey, you're not helping me out. Hey, I need you more. It's hard to do that. So I give Marquise kudos, and I hope people really gather around him. And I hope 50 Cent step up, like, you know what I'm saying? Let's talk then. You know what I'm saying? Because that's really showing him being a mature man and growing, because that is his spitting image, that's what you were here to do. When you make a child, you're here to make sure that child is raised right, protected, provided for, so on and so forth. And I think 50 Cent needs to get off his own ass, and really go see what's up with his son, because it's a funny way of him crying out. That's all it is.
I totally hear you, and I agree. 50 Cent has a chance, but I think it's to the point where he wants to make sure it's genuine and it's not just for show, or it's not just him, because he says it's not about the money. Because of my dad, it's about the money. Well, you owe me some money, and my mama. Okay, you guys find him. I'm about to put out FBI search.
Shut up, dog.
No, seriously. But your boy Kanye was in the news.
Man, that's your boy, man. You know what? He made a song that saved my life, literally. You know that. But it's been some things I'd be having to step back from, dog, and be like, you really using your power for some bullshit. I mean, straight up. I can't hold it in. The white lives matter.
They don't.
They've been mattering since the early 1700s. Nigga, when did ours start mattering? Can we get a 2,000-year run?
Who's racist?
Yeah, we can't be racist as black people.
No, yeah, we can't. Like, I've had an argument so many times. We could be discriminatory.
I could be prejudiced.
Racism hasn't worked in your favor. If you assault me and I call the cops, I'm getting beat and arrested. That's not racist.
Freeze! No, I called you. Please, no.
It was me. Nigga, no. And it's happened in real life many times. But what do you think about it?
I mean, like we just was talking about, like, it's some. I hate saying BS, because everybody's feelings matter, and I do believe that. I truly do. But at the same time, when you have power, now know you're on BS. You have power, bro. You have a following. You're so God this and black that, and then you make T-shirts that say White Lives Matter. And the angle he's saying he's getting at is he's trying to take away from Black Lives Matter, because he said it's not affecting the community.
Facts.
Right?
It's not,
and it's not. But the way you're going about it. Man,
like after he came out, what's his name's wife? She excuse me, I can't think of her name, but she wanted the rock star's wife. She wanted her $900,000 back after Kanye came out talking about Black Lives Matter. It's owned by white people. We know, I forgot the Bible was name. She bought 6 houses, including a $1.4 million mansion. Like, he's not lying. Maybe his methods are wild, but I don't see the issue with it, because I think celebrities do crazy stuff all the time. Like, I'm kind of numb to it now. And I don't know if that's good or bad, but I've seen the baby wear a diaper. Like, I've seen dumb stuff going all the time. So it really don't shock me. And then Kanye's been on a rapid tear forever. So it's like, how much do we keep putting on this guy? You know what I'm saying? How much do we keep instilling in? Like, we keep looking at the wrong people who don't have our same problems. Like, people are taking stuff with a grain of salt. What does his T-shirt have to do with you as much as Jeezy's Snowman T-shirt did? Not a damn thing. You guys didn't sell dope at all. So let's move on with life and live a life we've been living.
And that's a good point. But I you know how much I rock with Kanye, and it's just, I've looked over some things and looked under some things, and this is just something where your intention might have been a certain thing, but as far as the outcome and how it looked,
delivery,
trash. I mean, you could have saved that, big dog. We know, like, White Lives Matter. Those are people that have been saved, protected, coddled. You know what I'm saying? Stolen in every culture. You know what I'm saying? Culturalist people, like, so
many genocides against African Americans,
and you get on there and you do that. So it's just a slap in the face, and I don't know, man. I can't get down with that. I don't hate white people, I'm not like, but it's just, when is it our time? You know, when is it about us? Truly, you know, when is it about boosting our economy as Black people, our ownership of homes,
our morale,
our business. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Or you know how much we impact culture and how we impact the world, but you're not giving that us. You know, you're not giving that to us. You're not being knowledgeable on, hey, you know, these guys got it. You know, so he's giving it to them like they've always had it. They've always been in the light. You've always had the right of way. You've always had the go ahead to do things, and the cushion, the fall, and the head starts with family wealth and all that. So it's just shit, excuse me, I don't mean to be cussing a lot, but it just makes me mad. It does, because Kanye really, he made me upset with that, because his platform, he chose to do that. Man, I would have put bleach in that shirt.
I'm sure there's underlying messages there. I don't, you know, I'm sure he has a method for his madness, but I can't, you know, I can't change his mind, so I'm not gonna dwell on it. But I don't think it was put out to, you know, anger Black people
or to empower white people.
Yeah.
But I like I said, his angle was horrible. It's horrible how he's going about things and how he's trying to get people's attention. He could save that stuff, all of that.
No, I feel you.
Yeah.
Before we get out of here, there's a
serious note.
There's a special little girl named Sky, and she was kidnapped.
Sky Sanchez.
Yeah.
She was kidnapped during a visitation with her mother. Her father he was just granted full custody about a month ago. They've been going through back and forth the custody battle, and at visitation with her mother and someone who was there to basically mitigate, she was taken. And it's horrible, because this is an abduction. This is a kidnapping. You know, she's with her mother, but that doesn't mean that it was right.
She's not a custodial parent.
Yeah. And so first, I believe the SPD or local organization,
SPD put out $5,000 reward with the no. First it was SPD for $5,000 with the company. Now the FBI's gotten involved, and it's gone up to $10,000.
$10,000, and it's the FBI.
And a federal warrant for abduction has been put out for Kiana Marie Sanchez.
Yeah, Kiana Marie Sanchez is her name, but baby girl's name is Sky Sanchez. Shout out to my bro Dimitri, man. Like, we're with you, we're praying for you, we're praying for Sky. We wanted to come home. You know, I got a Sky, so it hits home every time I say her name or think about it. I really, really hate that this woman has done this, because she was in the process of being able to get custody back, or get half split custody.
Visitation.
That's what the visitation was, you know, to see how she's doing and how she's gonna go about being a mother. But now she's just sank herself in a hole she can't get out. And people, you know, people haven't been too much trouble. You know, jail's not cool, police ain't cool, none of that. But the U.S. Marshal and the FBI are really not cool. They're not it at all, at all. So there's a reward for her. So if you have any information, we'll be putting up the information on the screen, and you can call any number. If you do, send in a message. You'll be anonymous, I believe, until you do want to be recognized, or if you don't at all. But help bring her home, because she needs to be with her father, who cares for her, who loves her, who protects her. And your love, Sky, and everybody definitely is praying for you.
Prayers with you, bro. I don't have the number, but we'll put it in.
Yeah, Kurt's gonna put it up
there and all that. But no, praying for you, bro. Praying for a safe return. Praying for her mother, because that's not how you go about it.
Yeah,
I told him personally, you know, if this was a man, it'd be
a manhunt.
You know,
yeah.
So, prayers for him, prayers for the family. If you have any information, reach out, call, text. There's many links, websites, numbers you can contact. Please do, because it's a serious situation.
Anybody want to shout out, man? I know you got some puppies for sale. You got
puppies for sale, but no, I don't. That's how I want to end it. You know,
on that note,
there's somebody missing their child, and I don't think there's anything else
that can follow that.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna definitely show it on the screen a couple times. If you have any information on Sky Sanchez, please hit us up at Converge, or you can actually hit the number that's provided. We definitely want to get her home safe and sound, back with her father, where she's supposed to be, where she was appointed to be. So, at Factorz TV, we're sending you guys our love. I'm really
VI,
and we out.
When the blue notes, that's a mobby pass. More chops than karate class. I can hear the blues when the shotty blast. The whole block blowing horns, that's that Jackson jazz. When the blue notes, that's a mobby pass. More chops than karate class. I can hear the blues when the shotty blast. The whole block blowing horns, that's that Jackson jazz.
I told you guys, man, we coming with it, man. We nonstop.